Hello, fellow dreamers, and welcome to my space. My name is Nikita Antoine, and today we're going to be doing a message for Capricorn season, which is coming up upon us very soon. And the overall message, the thing that I was hearing when I was pulling out all of the cards for us is all aboard. All aboard, everybody's got to get on the train, so let's go. And it looks as though there might be a little bit of hesitancy that I am seeing in some of our collective. And what it looks like to me is that with the underlying energy of the Seven of Swords, it's like there are some of us that are wanting to escape out of the back door. That's what it looks like. It's like they're quickly realizing that they're actually in a line to be getting on board this train, and suddenly they're like, wait, hang on a second. How did I get here? I don't want to be here. No, this is not what I want. Let me try to squeeze through the crowd. That's the thing. There's a crowd that is, it's like everybody is marching forward, and there's some that are trying to turn the other way, trying to fight through the crowd actually with this Seven of Swords that's showing up here. And it's interesting because it's like they are, and you know, this might be part of our collective as well. It's like they are in denial of some type of aspect about this train or moving forward, perhaps maybe even like moving forward into this new year, into this new season. It's like there's an instance of I want to kind of stay where I've been this whole time, and in order to do so, you have to fight against the crowd. So let's look at the bridging energy and see where that's going to take that. And we have the serpent that's showing up here. So the serpent is representing a tie to a specific place, landmark. It could even be, this is Leopold. He just wants to say hello. Yeah, so it's like, it's coming through as being tied to a specific place, thing, person, any of that. It could even be tied to your purpose. I often see the skull as your reason for incarnating. It's like that's your purpose. So you're tied to your purpose, or we as a collective are feeling very tied to our purpose. And that's the reason as to why maybe there's a little bit of hesitancy to get on board to this train, because it's like we don't want to follow the crowd. So with the snake energy that's coming up there as well, it's like there's a sense of that there's some type of higher knowledge or guidance, or maybe a little bit of that's interesting. What I'm hearing is skepticism. I was going to say like a cult. So okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like a skepticism in the occultic knowledge that is making some of us in the collective want to kind of turn the other way and not get on board with this train. But there is something in that's actually acting as like a denial of, it could even be of like magic in general, denial of magic. That's fascinating. So let's get an overall energy for Capricorn season. I love this because the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. And so what that's saying to me is that this season is to bring about a brand new beginning. I mean, it's a new beginning. It's a new start. It could even be representative of like the new year. But what it is doing is it's exchanging. It is bringing us a possibility to exchange something for another. And so that could easily be represented by, look how much action is in the, they don't want to see. So that could easily be the exchange of one season for another or one year for another. You know, we're coming up upon New Year's. And so, but the thing is that either way, it's coming regardless. So that's why the Seven of Swords is showing up in the underlying energy, because underlying energy, because it's like there's a feeling of not wanting to start over again, And with that Ace of Pentacles, what it's actually saying is that this fresh start is going to be one that is incredibly solid. It's a beautiful, solid start. And not only that, it's a reciprocal, and like everybody who is investing in this new beginning has an equal part in the investment. That's what this is talking about. So the first card in the reading today is the sea turtle here. And this is showing up as the train that we are all boarding upon. And I often see the sea turtle as an energy that, you know, of course, comes and picks everyone up. But it seems to me that it's an overview of, hi baby. I think it's my voice. He likes my voice. So it's an overview of the entire landmass of like the entire North America or the entire world. That's what this is talking about. It's like we are being taken into a new world, and in order to transport the entire world into this new season, into this new space, it's like everybody has to get on board. Everybody has to board the train so that we can all go into this new space, this new year. And what I'm seeing here is that it's actually coming up with an energy of, this message has been coming through a lot lately, actually, with no one is left behind. No one will be left behind in this process. And what I'm seeing here with this hangman that's showing up is all of the ones who are wanting to turn the other way and kind of go back into a space where they used to be. It's like they are being halted in some type of way. Hang on one second. Let me just put this little guy down here. So it's like they're being halted in some way or another, or their progress in the other direction is being stopped. And it's because it's like I'm seeing a crowd that is going in one direction, and there's almost like there's all these little pinpoints of people that are trying to move backwards or in reverse. And it's like because all of the energy is moving forward, it's like they're having to fight against the crowd. They're having to really push themselves against the natural flow and evolution of the collective in general. And it's causing them to be put in this hanged man position, which is presenting itself as a major pause, or like the feeling of being stuck. So if you are in this space, in this feeling of like just feeling like you're getting nowhere, that things are not progressing, that you wish things could go back to the way that they used to be, it's because you're actually looking in the wrong direction. That's what this is referring to. And so the guidance here with this hangman is to actually seek a new perspective. And that new perspective seems to be that you need to get on board and move along with the collective. Because if you're actually seeking progress, you feel like you're getting nowhere, you feel like you're stuck, it's almost because it's like that you're doing it to yourself in some sense. And progress would happen for you if you were to move forward, to turn around and move forward in the in the, I don't want to say it's a correct direction, but it's like that's the direction that the energy is flowing. And if you are moving against that energy, you're going to feel a lot of resistance. So for this season, for Capricorn season right now, it's like the advice here is if you do come up upon some obstacles and the energy is flowing in another direction, catch that wave. That's funny. I'm actually seeing the sea turtle from Finding Nemo and how they caught the wave, or not the wave, it was the current. They were riding the currents in the water, and all I'm hearing is righteous. So, but that's what they were doing. And it's like, if you want to speed up, that's what it was. It was like they were coming along a bend. Okay, that's what this is. There's actually, and I just picked that up in the winter solstice reading. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. 11:11. That will give you a lot of new perspectives, perhaps. There's a hairpin turn that is coming up shortly in this winter solstice, kind of at the peak of winter solstice. And if you want to make that turn successfully, because I'm seeing those sea turtles in Finding Nemo, and they were kind of cruising along, everything was, going fine, and then suddenly the energy starts to pick up, and the speed, there's an incredible speed that is about to happen in Capricorn season. Everything is about to speed up. And if you are turned in the wrong direction or focused on the past, or not wanting just things to go back to the way that they used to be, it's like once that speed picks up, you're going to find a lot of resistance. And that's the guidance here. The guidance here is before that feeling comes over you, it's like just turn around and go in this direction, because otherwise you might miss the wave. It's almost as if there's a wave that's coming up that's going to increase. Oh, this is so fascinating, because with the Judgment card coming next, I don't know if you guys can see this in the very far. I hope that you can see it. It's in the far background. This thing right here, it looks like a wave to me, like a wave that is it's like a tsunami, a wave that is about to come towards us all. And if you're moving in the wrong direction, it's like you're not going to be able to utilize the energy for that progression that you're actually desiring. So you're desiring all of this progression. You feel like things are stagnant or stuck, and you're maybe wanting things to go back the way that they used to be. But the whole message here is that we have to move forward. Judgment is being applied here. This is like a universal judgment. It's talking about how we are all, as a collective, being called to move forward into a new state of being. And so it's like this wave is being sent in to, in a sense, like lift us all up into this new space and carry us into a new world, into a new year, a new season, a new kind of everything, which ultimately I feel like is what you are desiring. So with this judgment that is being applied here, I'm feeling into if you do decide to go back or turn, wanting to kind of go back to the way things used to be, instead of taking on this new opportunity for an even and balanced exchange, what I'm sensing here is that this wave is going to, I mean, I don't want to use like language that is is frightening or anything like that, because there's nothing here that's frightening. All of this, it's all choice, you know, and if you decide to stay attached to a person or a place or a thing or your purpose or what you deem as your vision for your entire life or the collective or anything like that, it's like this wave is going to like come crashing down on you. But what I'm feeling into here is that just like how this is actually a tree, right? And if this wave was to come in, what I'm feeling into is that either way, regardless of how deep you set your roots into this energy here, into, I mean, it was coming through as like the skepticism of the occult. It's very specific, but if you set your roots in whatever this is for you deeply, when this wave comes through, it's like you're going to be carried there regardless, whether or not you like it. Because it's something that none of us can control. It's like, it's a orchestration that is beyond our control. It's like the cosmic order or the cosmic alignments that are happening at this point in time. It's like either way you are going to come into this new beginning, kind of like with an idea of whether you like it or not. But what's being pointed out here is that you can come into this new space with a sense of pride and dignity. And that's what's coming through with this Six of Wands here. It's like you can come into the new year with the idea that kind of like it's going to be your year in a sense. This is going to be your year to be successful, your year to accomplish all the goals, your year to grow all of the investments that you pour your energy into. You know, you're starting at the ace and towards the 10, you want to get towards the 10 by the end of next year. And so it's like you're making a commitment. That's what this is referring to. You're making a commitment to yourself and to all of the prospects that you want to dive in upon. So it's like either way, you're going to get to this place regardless, but it's like we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. And that is what's coming up here for us in Capricorn season. It's like you get to decide, do you want to do this the easy way, which is ride the current, be in the flow, go towards kind of like the way that the energy is directing you? Or do you want to do it the hard way and have resistance and feeling like you're stuck or feeling like you're being left behind? You're not being left behind. That actually is a new perspective that you need to embody, is that no one is being left behind, but it's like if you don't get on board, then you will have a feeling of being left behind. So I will be pulling some more cards for this reading for the Capricorn season. If you are interested in that, you can join members and experience all of the extended readings. You'll find the link for that at the top of the description box. And if not, I will see you next time. Enjoy this season and I wish you all the best. Bye.